All right, here we go. Um, so as you can see, for the code, the welcome HTML that was in Canvas, right? You're going to look at that code and you're going to type it into Dreamweaver in this section here. So my suggestion, I would suggest going just line by line. And it's, it feels a little bit strange, probably just because you're going from like you're just coding, like you're just typing. But the main intention is for you just to kind of get started in Dreamweaver. And I wanted just to point out a couple of things, like and your book will explain this as well. Um, but basically, for our HTML, right? HTML is the language that all websites are built upon. Um, and so these different tags or these elements, they work usually in pairs. So, and they actually help organize the different elements in your page. So for every opening tag, so here's the opening head tag, or here's the opening HTML tag, there's always a closing HTML tag. Okay, so tags work in pairs. Um, and everything that is contained within these two tags, HTML, the opening tag and the closing tag, basically the closing tag is just set off by that forward slash. Everything that resides within it is in your page. Okay. Um, for the head section, you will see that everything, like there's also an opening and a closing head tag. Everything that is between those two tags is in the head section. Um, Same for body, right? Everything is, you'll see the two body tags, line 8 and line 18. That means everything is in the body of the page. For this meta tag, this is basically information about the the page. So this is the character set. So this is the type of characters that is almost like a universal language, right? The type of um, encoding that allows all the different web pages to understand the language, across the nation and across the world. And so that's just something that is built into the page. You'll also notice here line 1, this tag, it basically tells the computer, the web page, that this is an HTML document. Right here in the title tag, our welcome, that's actually going to appear. Let me see if I'm going to save this really quick. If I could show you an actual. Perfect. That welcome title shows you this is where that welcome title appears. It's the title of your tag, like of the tab, when you open it up. And you can kind of see here a preview of what is in Dreamweaver. Okay. So for your task, the things that you see in Canvas right now, you're copying it, looking at it, and then typing it out in Dreamweaver, right? And so, you'll see that. I'll type it out too. but we've got our H1. Welcome, Shelby. Right? And you can kind of see how there's a direct correlation to what's in the code and what is being displayed. For the headers, and your book talks about this, the headings, there's like 6 sizes. One is the largest, and 6 is the smallest. Anything in between is basically a variation um, of small to large. Um, for your P tags, these are your paragraph. So when you are, you can do this after you've done copy typing the HTML screenshot in Canvas, but you can just say, oh, replace this paragraph with something custom, just if you want some practice. And as you can see, hello world. Whatever I do down here in the coding section, it reflects up in the live section. So we have our heading, right? And then we have our paragraph, a fun fact about me. So that could be, put in a fun fact about you, or you can have a couple. Ended fruit snacks. Right? So just getting practice in typing in this space. You see that there is a closing paragraph tag. When you want to break a line, the book kind of goes into like different tags that allow you to do that. I just know that BR is for break, and you can see how that will break the line. If you didn't have that BR tag, your lines basically just go all the way across the page. Okay, so you are literally formatting everything. And so you will basically populate, like kind of customize the text that you see in Canvas. But the start of it is you actually have to type it out in Dreamweaver. Okay. You did ask about like these blank spaces. They are actually like, it doesn't matter. You can have these sections kind of running on top of each other. I think everybody codes a little bit different. I will suggest, like, I would keep it fairly clear and organized. So that's why I've got some spaces. But you will see that this extra space that I've done, it does nothing to the live view. So I could actually have a huge gap here, and all this HTML page is concerned about is where H2 is, and then where this paragraph is. If I do want to add another break, let's say, I could add one. Or if I want to add another one, like those breaks are what's going to move my text in that live view, right? But you can see in my code view, they're right next to each other. Okay, so it's just kind of a different way of inputting information, I guess, so you can see it. And so your first task is to do this welcome page. Like, look at Canvas, create a brand new document, save, Command S, and you can fill this in. You can fill it in with your favorite quote, customize it. I know that it's just obviously very black and white. This is okay. We're starting from this, just the elements. You'll notice too that this welcome HTML, okay, it appears in the little view, the file view that we set here. So it will constantly update. Okay. So that's basically kind of step one. So if you can do this welcome page, I don't think it should take you too long. But just so you can kind of get your feet wet, as they say, in Dreamweaver, I think that would be good. So I'll stop there, and then I'll go into like images and stuff like that. Okay.